Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about introduction of technostress. So in introductions we have few criteria. Technostress is the negative psychological link between people and the introductions of new technologies, where agronomics is the study of how humans react to and physically fit with machines in their environment. Technostress is a result of a uttered habit of work and collaborations that are being brought about due to the use of modern information technologies at office and home situations. People experience technostress when they cannot adapt to or cope with information technologies in a healthy manner. This feels compulsive about being connected and sharing constant updates, feel forced to respond to work-related informations in real time, and engage in almost habitual multitasking. They feel compelled to work faster because informations flow faster and have little time to spend on sustained thinking and creative analysis. Craig Board, a leader in the field of technostress research, states that technostress is a modern disease of adaptations caused by an inability to cope with the new computer technologies in the healthy manner. Some of the earliest technostress scholarly studied in the field of management information systems shows that technostress is an undesirable phenomenon spawned by use of computing and communication devices such as computers, tablets, and smartphones. It is dependent on gender, age, and computer literacies. Women experience lower technostress than men. Older people experience less technostress at work than younger peoples, and those with greater computer literacy experience lower technostress. The creation of computer software and hardware, telecommunications, database, and the internet has affected society as a whole by giving people new productivity options and changing the way that they work. In the information age, the increasing use of information technology has become the driving force in the way people work, learn, and play. Adopting to technologies is not simple. Some people tend to embrace change while others resist change. Technostress is nothing but negative attitude towards computers and newly introduced technologies. Technostress is described by many researchers in various terms like technophobia, cyberphobia, computer phobia, computer anxiety, computer stress, negative computer attitudes, and computer aversions. Thus, the rapid introductions of technologies may cause individuals in organizations to suffer from a combination of technology fatigue and aversions, and this can lead to technostress. Now, the concept. This was coined by the Dr. Craig Bird. New technology is causing revolutions in education. Technology should make life simpler. Nowadays, student is clearly taking pride in being able to use some computer-based tools employed by professionals, and it is becoming like a disease and making our life complex. Everyone will make use of technologies. They were started using technologies in negative manners knowingly and unknowingly. Because of this, unnecessarily students are suffering a lot. This is affecting on students' daily life, personal life, and their health also, because many of them, they do not know how to use it as beneficially, and its bad effects, that how it will make them to depend on technology completely. Nowadays, technology is using in teaching learning process as also to make learners to better understand about any concepts with dispersions and adaptations of new technologies. Circumstances forcing people to use these technologies manifest stress based on technology. Technostress. A huge myth in higher educations today is that students entering academia already know about the computers because they learned it in high school or at their last institution. Students of any age or gender from the have-nots side of the digital divide will have less experience with computers, as they may not have them at home or may have come from school districts with poor funding and new or outdated technology resources, and these students may have more challenges to face because of they are expected as a young people or to be completely weird simply because of their age, and their economic coherent may be a source of embarrassment. Minor cities students from the late 90s indicating that about the third of the college students were technophobics. That means all kind of students have technostress feelings. Technostressed people may be visible, uncomfortable, and appear confused, disoriented, or anxious. Feeling of embarrassment, anxiety, and fears create an impediment to learning process, which in turn a negative effect on the person's ability to operate a computer, thus creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. Now we have its causes. So in this we have first is techno overload, high pressures to cope up with the information overload, techno complexity, techno insecurity, techno uncertainty, techno innovations, lack of reliable and user friendly softwares and hardwares, high pressures of meeting to the expectations of parents, physiological change due to their adolescence age, development of negative self-concepts, setting up unrealistic goal, worrying about upcoming exams, selection of subjects, streams, course of study, one-sided love relationships, and maladjust due to the changing of school, monotonous environment of schools. So unnecessary extracurricular activities, high norms of school institutions, rejection of his friends and peer groups, feeling of insecurity due to death, separations, divorce of his parents, financial problems, unwanted quarrel from between parents, concern about a new part-time jobs, chronic and severe illness, the quick pack of technology change, lack of proper trainings and increased workload, lack of standardizations within technologies, the reliability of hardware and software, symptoms and complications. Physical symptoms: increased heart rate, muscle tensions, pain, cardiovascular disorder, gastrointestinal disorders, tingling in the limbs, insomnias and sleep-waking rhythm disorders, headaches, chronic fatigue, sweating, cervical pain, hormonal and menstrual disorder in women, stress-related skin disorder. There is mental symptoms called as irritability, depressions, behavior change, decreased sexual desires, crying spell, apathy. Consequences of technologies include decreased job satisfactions, organizational commitments, and productivities. A period assessment is necessary to check the level of techno stress affecting professionals, especially the physical and emotional aspects. Managers should organize technologies-based trainings for employees to make them comfortable with technologies and awareness of their harmful effects. Technology skills for employees are important to consistently update their technology skill. Institutions, companies, and agencies are needed to employ IT specialists and troubleshooters to maximize systems accessibility and provide a level of comfort to the employee. Four aspects of technologies are physical aspects are eye strains, backache, headaches, shift shoulders, neck pain, joint pain, dry eyes and dry mouth and throat, muscle tension, stomach discomfort, keyboard related injuries, chest pain, rapid heart rates, irritable bowel syndromes, increased blood pressures, and difficulty in breathing. Emotional aspects like irritability, loss of tempers, having a high state of anxieties when separated from a computer monitor, feeling of indifference, frustrations, lack of appreciation, depression, guilt, feeling fearful, paranoia. That leads to the avoiding computer and negative attributes. There is a behavioral aspects consist of the feeling of overly comfortable with computers, overspending on computers, insomnia, uncooperativeness, and unwillingness. We're using computers terms in non-computer conversations, smoking, social withdrawals, in fevers of terminal time, cruising, computer storm, and drinking alcohol. Psychological aspects are composed of informations in overload in order to find, analyze, evaluate, and apply it in the right context with resources. Underworks and routine jobs leads to frustrations when underemployed or when the work done involved by routine operates. Job securities where people have a fear that computers may replace human roles with professionals. Jealousies produced by the technological competencies, demotivations due to the prolonged period of any technology's activity, uncertainty about job role caused by an increased times working with technology. Technostress creators. Techno overload describes situations when use of computers force people to work more and work faster. Now we have techno invasion, techno complexity, techno insecurity, techno uncertainty are those kind of creators of the technologies. Thank you so much for listening to me.